Hello Scratchers, I am Tejas and welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn how to make a snake game on Scratch. So as you can see, this is the snake game that we will be making today. So without doing any delay, let's begin. So firstly we will be making our snake and then our backdrop. So we can delete this sprite and then we will paint a new sprite, naming it snake. Firstly, we will make our snake's body. Snake body. So what we can do is using the paint tool, keep the size of brush at 70 and take color at orange. So yellowish will also work. So align it to the center and we have our snake's body now. This is our snake's body and now we can duplicate this, get it in front and name this snake face. Then we can do a simple work is that we can make its eyes. Keep its size at 15 or 10. I'll keep 15. Fill it with black. Two eyes. Nothing much. You can paint your sprite as you want. I will be keeping it like this only. So make sure it is aligned in the center. Yes, it is aligned. Now we will go in our backdrop section and then take the rectangle tool and go in fill and in the starting at the top you see four options here. So click at the last option. Now in the first one fill it with white and in the second one fill it with green. So that will give a good effect. Now we can make our square rectangle around our screen. And as you see, this will be a backdrop. It looks very good. So let's begin with the code now. So to begin with the code, in the starting put when flag is clicked, when flag is clicked, switch costume to snake face. Then get a forever loop. In this forever loop, firstly before making that we will make a new variable. We can delete this my variable and get a new variable and name that variable as direction. In which direction is our snake pointing? For all sprites, so for all sprite we can keep it in all caps. So in the starting set direction to right. So it will be facing in the right direction at that time and we can decrease the size of our snake also, it's too big. Let's keep it at 75. 75. Yes. Firstly, we will set the direction to right and then after that in the forever loop put if key up arrow is pressed, if key up arrow is pressed then point in direction, point in direction 0. It means at the top, it will be pointing in the top. Then we will set direction to up. Then after that we will duplicate this and if key down arrow is pressed then point in direction 180 and set the direction to down. Now as usual we will duplicate both of them, and in the starting we will put down right, then point in direction 90, point in direction 90 and set direction to right. After that we will, if key left arrow is pressed, then point in direction minus 90 and set direction to left. Now you would think, why have I put set direction to set direction? We could just put change y and change x. So I have put this because if we only put change x and change y, then we have to continuously keep on, we will have to press our keys all the time so that it moves. And using this, it will move all the time as a snake moves in games. So if, then get an is equal to, if direction is equal to right, or let's start with up, then simple, we will change our y with the value of 3. Then we can duplicate this. If direction is equal to down, then change y by minus 3. Now again duplicate both of them. If direction is equal to right, then we will just change y to change x. So change x by 3. And if direction is equal to left, then again we will change x by minus 3. Let's check that now. And as you can see, it is working. The thing is that in the costume, as you see, when up arrow is pressed, it is not facing at the top, but it is facing in this direction. This is because one of the blocks, and that is set rotation style to all around. So in the starting put this, then it will rotate perfectly. Now let's check. And if up arrow key is pressed, then okay, because of our costume it is pointing in this direction instead of pointing in at the top. So what we can do is, we can, using shift key, not shift, we can, yes, we will rotate our sprite at 90 degrees, and by mistake I decrease the sides, so I will get it back at that only. 35, yes, now it's fine, now it will work. And yes, as you see, now it is working. So that was quite simple till now. But now we will do some complex codes, like not complex but other codes from this. So after doing all this, we will put create clone of myself. Create clone of myself. So when I start as a clone, then wait, then delete this clone. In this wait, we will put a variable. So make a new variable, name it height, not height, length. And this will also be for all sprites, so in caps. So wait length seconds and then delete this clone. After this, we will be making a new sprite and name it fruits. Fruits or eatables, whatever. So go in choose costume, then get an apple costume. We can delete this costume one. Then we can get many other fruits like bananas, bananas. We can get some orange. Then after that we can get the costume of watermelon. So right now I will be using these four fruits. You can choose others too. So firstly I will decrease the size of our banana. It's too big. Our apple is also very big, so we will decrease its size too. Keep it around 30 to 35. That size would be good, or we can decrease it more because the size of our snake will get bigger than it. Yes, this size would be perfect. Bananas are fine, and oranges. So let's decrease our size of orange also. Yes, now it's good. So we can align all of them in the center. And for a watermelon, it will give us more points, so we can let it be like this. So our apple and orange are small because this will give us 1 point, and banana is a little big because it will give us 2 points, and the watermelon is the biggest because it will give us 3 points. So simple. In this starting, put when flag is clicked, hide, because we want its clones to be shown. So in the starting, hide. After that, repeat 5 times. Or yes, let's put 5 only for now. This will give us 5 fruits on the stage. So repeat 5 times, create clone of myself. Then go to X and Y random. So pick random. Pick random from -170 to 170. And then again duplicate this. Put it here, and in this put -230 to 230. Now why I have done this is because if I would have put go to random position, then that could go even at 180. So our snake would have to collide with the edge, and if we collide with the edge, we will lose. We will die. Our snake will die. So after that, put switch costume to pick random. Now you can see how many costumes we have. We have currently 4 costumes. So switch costume from 1 to 4. And we can put this in when I start as a clone instead of putting it here. When I start as a clone, then it will go to any random position. And in this starting also put show. We have to show our fruits so that our snake can eat them. After that put forever. If this fruit is touching our snake, so if touching snake, if it's touching snake, then as I told you that this banana will have more points than apple and orange, and our watermelon will have the most points. So to get those things in our game, we can put if else costume is equal to costume number is equal to 2. Our banana is at 2, so we will name it 2. So if costume is equal to 2, then what we will do is change length by 0.2. Change length by 0.2. Then after that we will the thing which we will do is switch costume. Again get a pick random from 1 to 4 and place it here. Switch costume to pick random 1 to 4. After that again we will do one thing, is that it will go to a random position. So go to X pick random and Y also pick random. So our banana is done. After that we want our watermelon also to be like this only. So to get that we can simply duplicate this, place it in else. If costume number is equal to 4, then change length by 0.3. Then again this will continue this the same. After that in else put these normal blocks without any if, then it will change by 0.1. And okay, so all this we have done. Now let's check if it's working or not. And as you see we are getting a tail as our length is increasing as we are eating fruits. So the thing which one more thing we can add is we can keep this length over here, large readout, and in the starting we can set length to 0.1. In the starting will be 0.1. Yes, and as you see my length has changed to 0.4, and when I eat a banana 0.6, 0.8. Now it's working perfectly. And one more thing which we can add is that we can add bombs in it. So if we touch the bomb, then our length will decrease. So paint a new sprite, name it bomb. Then zoom in and make a circle without any outline, black color. Holding the shift key, make a perfect circle, align it to the center. And one thing which we can do is using the line tool we can make a cross. After making the cross, nearly our bomb is ready. To give it a good look, you can at the top make some rope type things. I told you in my first video also of how to make an apple catch game. So for me till now this one is okay. This bomb is okay. Then switch costume from 1 to 5 and we can increase the number of fruits from to 10. And everywhere you can put 5, 5 and 5. So just like our watermelon, we will add the bomb in it too. Place it in else. So if costume number is equal to 5, then it will change our length by minus 0.5. Its amount will be less, I believe, because there is only one bomb costume and the others are 4. So its damage should be great. So after doing this, let's check if it's working or not. And if I touch that, as you see, my length has decreased to 0.2. And now as you can see, the fruits are touching the edges. So to make that perfect, we can decrease this again to minus 150 to 150 and minus 230, 220 or 200 to 200. So change it everywhere. 150 to 150 and minus 200 to 200. And here do the same thing. So everywhere do the same thing. 150 and minus 200 to 200. So we have placed these blocks a lot of times. 150, 150. So after doing all this, then come in the snake sprite, and when flag is clicked, if length is less than 0.1, then it will simply stop, and before stopping we can say you won. Oh, sorry, you lost. And then duplicate this again. If length is smaller than 7 or 6.9, or instead of placing smaller than, put greater than, then it will say you won. 1. Wait for 2 seconds and then stop all. We will add one more thing. As I told you, if it will touch the edge, then it should die. So touching edge, if touching edge, then put the same blocks here also, and in the starting put a forever loop. Let's check that now. Okay, so one more thing we have to add is that in the starting, go to x and y 0, go to x and y 0, and point in direction 90. And now as you can see, it is working perfectly. And if I touch the edge, it says you lost for 2 seconds and it stops. So finally, we have made a snake game on Scratch. Like, share and smash the subscribe button if you want more videos like these. And tune in for next Friday for another interesting topic of Scratch. Till that time, stay home, stay safe, and you know what to do. Scratch on, guys.